May 22, 1968. The Atlantic Ocean, 400 miles southwest of the Azores. Water temperature 15 degrees Celsius. Sea state calm with 2-foot swells. Wind 8 knots from the northeast. Visibility 12 miles. Far below the surface, at a depth of 300 feet, where sunlight fades to twilight, an American nuclear submarine glides through the dark water at 18 knots. Her name is USS Scorpion. She will never surface again. The year is 1968. The world is divided. The United States and the Soviet Union circle each other like sharks, fighting a war that is rarely seen but always felt. The oceans have become battlefields, and submarines, their most powerful weapons. On this day, the U.S. Navy operates 41 nuclear submarines. The Soviet Union has 72. They move unseen beneath the waves, designed to disappear. But disappearing forever was never supposed to happen. USS Scorpion, hull number SSN 589, is a skipjack-class nuclear attack submarine. Commissioned on July 29, 1960. Length 252 feet. Beam 31 feet. Displacement 3,500 tons submerged. Maximum depth 700 feet. Top speed 33 knots submerged. Fast, silent, deadly. Her commanding officer is Commander Francis Atwood Slattery, age 36 years old, a graduate of the Naval Academy, class of 1954, married with 4 children waiting at home in Norfolk. Aboard Scorpion are 98 other souls, young sailors, officers, engineers, fathers, sons. Lieutenant Commander Robert Yarborough, Executive Officer, age 33, Chief Petty Officer Daniel Peterson, age 42, veteran of 18 years service. Torpedoman's mate Joseph Underwood, age 22, married just 8 months prior. By 1968, Scorpion has logged over 80,000 miles beneath the sea, and she is tired. Naval Shipyard, Norfolk, Virginia, February 1968. Behind closed doors, concerns are raised. Scorpion is overdue for a major overhaul. Her last comprehensive maintenance was completed in 1967, but several issues remain unresolved. The trash disposal unit is malfunctioning. Hydraulic systems show signs of wear. Some valves are sticking. Chief Engineer Lieutenant Commander David Lloyd reports these issues in writing. A shipyard inspection recommends delaying deployment. But the Cold War does not wait. On February 15, 1968, orders arrive. Scorpion is to deploy to the Mediterranean immediately. The overhaul is postponed. Mediterranean Sea, February to May 1968. Scorpion's mission is classified, but the basics are known. Monitor Soviet naval activity, track enemy submarines, gather intelligence near Soviet-controlled waters. For 3 months, she operates in the eastern Mediterranean. On April 27, 1968, Scorpion is ordered to investigate a Soviet flotilla near the Canary Islands. She shadows the vessels for 6 days, silent running, deep and undetected. By mid-May, the mission is complete. May 16, 1968, Rota, Spain. At 9:30 a.m. local time, USS Scorpion departs the U.S. Naval Station at Rota. Destination, Norfolk, Virginia. Distance, 3,400 nautical miles. Expected arrival, May 27th. The crew is eager. They've been at sea for 3 months. Families are waiting. Commander Slattery sets course due west. Cruising depth, 300 feet. Speed, 18 knots. For the next 5 days, Scorpion maintains radio silence, standard procedure for submarines at sea. But she is required to send position reports at scheduled intervals. May 21, 1968, 1200 hours Atlantic time. Position 33 degrees north latitude, 30 degrees west longitude, approximately 400 miles southwest of the Azores. The radio room aboard Scorpion comes alive. Radioman First Class Joseph Underwood transmits the scheduled message to ComSublant, Commander Submarine Force Atlantic, in Norfolk. The message is brief, professional, routine. Position report: 33 north, 30 west. Course 280, speed 18 knots. All systems normal. ETA Norfolk, May 27th, 0900 hours. Scorpion sends. The transmission is received clearly at 12:02 p.m. It is acknowledged, and that is the last anyone hears from USS Scorpion. May 22nd to May 26th. Radio silence continues. At first, no one panics. Submarines are silent by nature. Days without contact are expected. But there is a scheduled checkpoint. May 27th, 1968, 900 hours. Naval Station, Norfolk. The pier is prepared. Families gather. Children hold welcome home signs. Wives scan the harbor entrance. The USS Scorpion does not appear. By 1000 hours, concern turns to worry. By noon, worry turns to alarm. At 13:15 hours, Vice Admiral Arnold Shade, Commander Submarine Force Atlantic, declares USS Scorpion officially overdue. At 1500 hours, the word no one wants to say is spoken. Submiss. Submarine missing. Atlantic Ocean, May 27th to June 5th. An enormous search operation begins. USS Compass Island, a specialized tracking vessel, departs Norfolk immediately. USS Petrel, oceanographic research ship, joins the search. USS Mizar, deep ocean surveillance vessel, mobilizes. P-3 Orion aircraft sweep the Atlantic. Destroyers crisscross the projected path. Sonar buoys are dropped every 5 miles. They search for anything. Debris, oil slick, emergency beacon signal, survivors. There is nothing. No wreckage on the surface, no life rafts, no bodies. The ocean has swallowed Scorpion whole. Naval Facility Bermuda, June 1st, 1968. Deep beneath the Atlantic, the United States maintains a secret network. SOSUS, Sound Surveillance System. Underwater hydrophones scattered across the ocean floor. Their purpose: to listen, to detect Soviet submarines, to hear what cannot be seen. When Navy analysts review recordings from May 22nd, they find something chilling. May 22nd, 1968, 18:59 hours and 7 seconds Greenwich Mean Time. A loud, sudden noise. Duration 1.3 seconds. 18:59 hours and 22 seconds. Another sharp sound, slightly louder. 18:59 hours and 44 seconds. Multiple rapid pops in sequence. Then silence. Acoustic experts analyze the signatures. The sounds are consistent with one thing: hull collapse. A submarine imploding under immense pressure. The sounds are triangulated. Position: 33 degrees 8 minutes north latitude, 29 degrees 55 minutes west longitude, nearly 10,000 feet below the surface. Whatever happened to Scorpion, it happened in 91 seconds. October 29, 1968. After 5 months of searching, the USS Mizar locates something on the ocean floor. Depth: 9,800 feet. Using underwater cameras mounted on a deep-sea sled, grainy images are transmitted to the surface. The wreck of USS Scorpion is photographed. She lies in pieces. The forward section, including the torpedo room, rests upright. The sail is collapsed. The hull is shattered into multiple sections. Debris is scattered over a quarter-mile radius. The submarine's stern, including the propeller and rudder, lies 300 feet away. There is no doubt. USS Scorpion is gone, and all 99 men with her. Investigative, analytical, tone. U.S. Navy Court of Inquiry, November 1968 to June 1969. Vice Admiral Bernard Austin presides over the investigation. 12 months of testimony, hundreds of witnesses, thousands of pages of analysis.
Theory 1. Torpedo malfunction. Scorpion carried Mark 37 torpedoes. Some were equipped with experimental auto-fuel tube batteries. These batteries were known to be unstable. Investigators theorize a battery leak inside torpedo tube number 5, hydrogen gas buildup, an internal explosion. Lieutenant Commander John Craven, chief scientist of the Navy's Special Projects Office, supports this theory. A single blast in the torpedo room could have breached the hull. Water rushes in. The submarine descends beyond crush depth. Implosion. Theory 2. Mechanical failure. Scorpion had unresolved maintenance issues. The trash disposal unit, an opening in the hull, had a history of problems. If the ball valve failed to seal properly at depth, a pinhole leak becomes a torrent. At 700 feet, water pressure is over 300 pounds per square inch. The crew would have had seconds. Theory 3. Hostile action. 1968 was a dangerous year. In January, the USS Pueblo was captured by North Korea. Soviet naval activity was aggressive. Some intelligence officers whisper of a Soviet submarine in the area, but no sonar evidence supports this. No wreckage suggests torpedo damage. The theory remains classified and unproven. June 1969, the U.S. Navy releases its final report. 1,500 pages. The cause of loss? Unknown. No confirmed enemy action. No definitive mechanical failure. No conclusive torpedo explosion. The case is closed, but for many, the questions remain. Naval Station Norfolk, June 5, 1968. Memorial services are held. 99 empty caskets, 99 folded flags. Commander Slattery's wife, Diane, accepts his posthumous commendation. Her 4 children stand beside her. Joseph Underwood's young wife, Barbara, holds the flag with trembling hands. They were married in September. Chief Peterson's 2 teenage sons salute as taps is played. There are no final words, no recovered letters, no goodbyes, only silence and unanswered questions. 33 degrees 8 minutes north, 29 degrees 55 minutes west, 9,800 feet below the Atlantic. USS Scorpion still rests in darkness. In 1986, Dr. Robert Ballard, the oceanographer who discovered the Titanic, photographs the wreck again. The submarine's nuclear reactor remains sealed. Radiation monitoring confirms containment is intact. No salvage operation is planned. The depth is too great, the cost too high. Scorpion has become a war grave, an underwater tomb. By U.S. law, it is protected. No one may disturb the site. The loss of USS Scorpion forced the Navy to act. After the loss of USS Thresher in 1963, the Navy created SubSafe, a rigorous certification program for submarine safety. Scorpion was not SubSafe certified at the time of her loss. Following the disaster, all U.S. submarines were required to complete full SubSafe certification before deployment. Mandatory inspections of hull valves, ballast systems, emergency blow systems, watertight integrity. New communication protocols. Submarines are now required to report position every 24 hours during transit. Failure to report triggers immediate search protocols. Weapons safety overhaul. All Mark 37 torpedoes with auto-fuel 2 batteries were removed from service. New torpedo handling procedures were mandated. Maintenance standards. No submarine may deploy with unresolved Category A deficiencies. Overhauls cannot be delayed for operational demands. These reforms have worked. Since 1968, the U.S. Navy has not lost another submarine at sea. Naval Station Norfolk, Virginia. At the entrance to the submarine piers stands a black granite memorial. Engraved upon it, USS Scorpion, SSN 589, lost at sea, May 22, 1968. Below are the names of all 99 crew members. Every May, a ceremony is held. Families gather, sailors salute, a wreath is cast into the water. And for a brief moment, the world remembers 99 men who went to sea and never came home. Today, the ocean above USS Scorpion is calm. No markers float on the surface, no buoys mark her grave, just endless blue water stretching to the horizon. But far below, in the crushing darkness, she remains, a steel shadow on the ocean floor, a reminder of courage, sacrifice, and the cost of silence. No alarms were heard, no cries for help were answered, just 91 seconds and 99 lives frozen in time beneath the Atlantic Ocean.